Are you curious about Trovo? Cool, let's talk. Welcome back, everybody. For those just tuning into one of my videos for the first time, my name is Psydburnz, and I stream on Twitch, Trovo, and YouTube Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Check out the description for links and times. Okay, so the topic for this week's video is going to be Trovo, and if you're watching, which you obviously are, then you're curious about the up-and-coming streaming platform. And you may be wondering how the underdog stacks up against Twitch. We'll be discussing that, as well as addressing some of the rumors and myths that I've heard circulating Trovo. So, without further ado, let's begin. With Trovo, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you all what it looks like. So, with Trovo, as you can tell by going to the Discover screen, right, looks kind of a little bit similar to Twitch. We have the top channels at the top, or we have the channels at the top that probably people have used rockets to boost themselves on, so on and so forth. You can scroll down a little bit. I mean, you'll have channels on the left, right? Those that you follow will be able to see if they're live, if they're not live, so on and so forth. So basically with Trovo, their design is to help smaller streamers, to let smaller streamers get noticed. Now, there are some pretty popular ones that have joined, like Soulja Boy, which I think is pretty cool. But for the most part, Trovo does help smaller streamers with the use of what's called rockets, and we'll kind of get into those in a little bit. But essentially, you can use a rocket to boost yourself onto the front page if you hit enough mana, which I think is really cool, because if people donate enough mana to you, which is a non-monetary essence, if you wish, for lack of a better term, then you can get a boost rocket. So your friends, family, people you've never met can help you get on the front page, which I think is really cool. With Trovo, this can look a little daunting. We're gonna go into somebody's stream. All right, so let's go ahead and see. First, we have their content. Everything is good. Woo woo. We like it, right? As you can see, as you can see, it has a very Twitch-esque ecosystem. Look at that environment. All right, so we have the streamer name right here. We see their title, what they're playing. Are they 18 plus? What are their viewers? You can subscribe, right? You can get Elixir up here. You have the messages, notifications, basically everything that Twitch is. Now, towards the bottom, you have some places where you're able to do some, you can add some custom panels like Twitch. You have their space intro. You can add various panels, which I think is really cool. Full customization, just like with Twitch. Now, on Trovo, there's a few things that are definitely different. We have the IRL, treasure boxes, the 4 squares, what I like to call them, for different projects, and you have casting spell. Let's go and talk about casting spells for a second. When you cast a spell, you can either do elixir or a mana. You earn mana up to 960 per day. There is a cap. You can cast on fire. You can cast stay safe. Boom, I casted 2 stay safes. What do these do? That's a good question. They support the streamer in various arenas and even work towards what's called the Boost Project. What the Boost Project is it is a way for you to get put on the front page, something that Twitch does not do. There is no way to get put on the front page if you're a non-partner. The only way was their small project where if people gave enough subs and bits and they started hype trains, that they were able to get put as discoverability. But why should you have to have money donated to you to get put on the front page? What if people want to give non-monetary support? Trovo offers that. By offering mana, that is a way for you to get that boost rocket, so he just needs 50,000. It does boost you to the front page. That's a win-win in my book. Now, mana is also a way to do various things, right? They can go up in the leaderboards, so on and so forth. Then you have Elixir. Elixir are basically bits, essentially. So when you give somebody elixir or even a sub, it gets transformed into gems. But we're talking about casting spells right now, so we're going to continue to focus on that. So you can give $50, you can give 10 cents, $1. Now remember, Trovo does take 50%, just like Twitch. All right, so here you see the various ones. Now what's awesome is you can even create custom. So I created Toxic Rage for 300 elixir, and what the Toxic Rage does, it will allow you to control how I play Fortnite. You will try and cause me to rage. And you could make me go blind, you could make me drop my loadouts, whatever. And then you have the workout where I will work out whatever you want. Now what's cool is I even have Toxic Rage. If you do exclamation point Toxic Rage, it will explain what that is. If I do, I think, what is it, Burger? It will explain what I do. Now, while you cannot explain what the custom mana spell and custom elixir spell does, that's why I put a bot for me. But nonetheless, I think that's pretty cool. Can you create that on Twitch? No, you cannot. That is only on Trovo. So on Trovo, I can create my own custom elixir and give you all props, or let you all do something. So I think that's pretty cool. Next, we have a fortune spin. Guess what? If you cast enough, you could potentially win money. That's right. You don't even have to be a freaking streamer on Trovo to win money. You can literally make money on Trovo without being a streamer or even stream. What? Say that one more time. Can we rewind? You do not have to be fast forward. You don't even have to be a streamer or stream on Trovo to make money. Rewind. To make money. Rewind. Make. You can spin with elixir, or you could get tokens by donating either mana or elixir. The next thing we have are the treasure boxes. So if I go back to Dragon X, he has a couple treasure boxes. I could literally watch his stream for 15 minutes, and I have to put this message. And his other treasure box, all I have to do is send this and I could win 50 cents. Let me show you how much I have won. One gear, which is 10 cents, 10 cents, $1, $1, $1, $2. I mean, come on. I made $5 just by watching streams. Guess what you can do starting at either level 2, or if somebody invites you to a squad? I can start my own squad. That is awesome. And what squad stream does, are you guys ready? Put a 1 in chat if you want to know how to make $125 or $100 free a month. All you have to do is squad stream, and every single time your squad levels up with only 4 gifted subs, all they have to do is gift 4 gifted to anybody in the squad stream, and you get a free gifted sub up to 5. That is awesome. Free money. 5 gifted subs a week for free just by squad streaming and getting donated on. That is not a scam. That is legit, and it is awesome because Trovo rewards. Speaking of gifted subs, if somebody drops a runway on you, which is 50 subs, you get put on the front page, and I went from 13 viewers all the way to 135 within 10 seconds. All right. The subs on Trovo are cheaper than the subs on Twitch. So if I go to the Trovo dashboard and I choose somebody, it doesn't matter. I'm choosing Dragon X, and I do a subscribe. Look at this. Tier 1, $1.99. Tier 2, $4.99. Tier 3, $8.99. guess what? It's not going to break the bank. I think that's pretty cool. Now, let's go ahead and talk about what the actual levels are for Trovo. All right, there are going to be up to 5 levels. These are strictly for the affiliate program, not for the partner program. However, you have to hit certain number of growths before you can monetize appropriately with the partner program. So some of the levels max out at anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 to 8,000. So if you made 10,000 on Trovo, but you're only level, let's say 3, like me, you can only get a max payout of $4,000. So that 10,000 I made, I have to cash out like 2.5 times. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the actual levels on Trovo. There's 5 levels altogether. Starting with level 0, you need 5 hours and 20 followers to level up to level 1. At level 0, you can have 20 moderators, space subscriptions, monetization, and payout. You can have a custom role, right? You can receive spells, have 2 super mods, even create and join a team. That's right, you can create your own stream team at level 0. Cool, huh? On level 1, you have to stream 10 hours, you have to have 50 followers, you have to have 1 total gem, 3 effective average viewers, and you have to stream 7 days in the last 30 days. At level 1, you'll get the 30 moderator boost. You'll get 2 custom mana elixir spells, creating joining the team, 3 super mods, 2K max payout, which I think is cool, and some other perks. For level 2, you can get 50 moderators. So as you can tell, the cap for moderators on Trovo, it's not like Twitch, okay? But you can raid finally at level 2. Yes, you are not able to raid unless you were level 2. So what does that mean? That means you can only host somebody when you are done with your stream. All right? But the more you're able to raid out, all right, so this is going to incentivize you, because the more you can raid out, right, you're going to show your support, connections. It's going to be awesome. All right, you can still get monetization, obviously. You can create more custom roles, custom groups, which I love. Like for me, I love being able to make my own roles. I have the super duper mod, or super duper VIP, which you can't do on Twitch. So for level 2, to get to level 3, you have to have 20 hours of streaming, 400 followers, 150 total gems. You have to stream 10 hours, 10 days in the past 30 days, and you have to have a 10 average view. For somebody like me to hit level 4, I have to have 2,000 followers, so I'm 12 away. I have to stream 50 hours. I have to get 1,250 gems, which I've well hit. Stream 12 days and have 30 effective viewers. I would say the 30 effective is going to be the toughest, because I can get the followers through the discoverability chest. Because I forgot to go, well, I didn't really go more in depth with the treasure chest, but there's 2 types of treasure chest, community and discoverability. Community chest rewards those that constantly watch you, where discoverability is where you kind of get followers, but you can also have them earn money, which I think is really cool. And then for level 5, well, for level 4, here's also the perks. Okay, as you can tell, your max payout gets higher every time. But to hit level 5, you have to stream 80 hours, 8,000 followers, 5,000 gems, 16 days you have to stream, and get 100 viewer effective, 100 effective average viewers. Okay, now at 10,000 followers, you get a nice trophy, which I think is really cool. So that's pretty cool. You get a trophy for 10K followers. That's not bad. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the T500, the ultimate program people want to get into. The T500 is going to be the partnership program. Okay, now it is going to vary based on your region, and let's go and go over that now. So if you are looking to get partnered on Trovo, okay, you're not going to be put into a specific you're going to be put into a specific category. All right, so spoiler alert, I did make unofficially, right, it's going to end actually today. I have officially made unofficially bronze partner. Whoop, whoop. In less than a month, I have made partner on Trovo. All right. Now, was it hard? Was it not hard? Let's go ahead and take a look. So, what is the T500? It is a way to incentivize getting watched. This is where I'm going to deviate. Not getting raid trained in, hold on. Not getting raid trained into, not having bots that start hype trains for you in your own stream, but actual watch time. All right, so the Trovo 500 or the T500 incentivizes people that have high watch time. But how do we get in there? Okay, there are updates. Now, these programs are going to change per month. So let's go ahead and talk about the August green program. Now, there are various programs, like for example, the blue program are only these countries. So for me, it is going to be the T500 green program. Now, this is Ireland, UK, US, Australia, Canada or Canada, Jamaica, and Ireland and New Zealand. To get into the specific programs, you need HW, you need watch time hours or hours of watch time. That is not, all right, just sitting there on a be right back screen. It is not. Okay, it is actual watch time hours for chit chat or gaming or what have you. Okay, now to get master, you have to have 21,000 hours of watch time. For me, my stream history, all right, let's go ahead and figure something out here. I have streamed 111 hours. I have streamed 111 hours and only pulled in 1,350 hours on Trovo. Let that sink in. 111 hours, and I've strictly only been on Trovo, and I've only gotten bronze. Let that sink in. So let's go ahead and talk about diamond and the rest. 11,000 for diamond, platinum is 8,000, silver is 3,000. You also need minimum gem requirements. Oh, and then it gives you base pay. So guess what? If you were master, you could get $5,400 worth of gems. Are you kidding me? So if I put somebody from Twitch and somebody from Trovo against each other, somebody from Trovo can get almost $6,000 base pay for making the same amount of money as somebody who did on Twitch. Twitch doesn't get incentivized like that. Who'da thunk it? So that is really Trovo in a nutshell. My personal opinion right now, I like it. I really do. I'm going to be splitting my streaming. Also, one thing, I can multi-stream. Twitch does not allow you to multi-stream. So I'm going to be multi-streaming right after this Q&A session on Trovo and YouTube. Something you cannot do with Twitch, okay? Because you're an affiliate. You have to drop your affiliate status. Though, let's be real, there's a lot that do multi-stream and are affiliates. It's just up to you. Remember how I said you can make money? I straight up just won a treasure box during this. I just made money. I made 50 cents literally talking and showing you all the box. Look at that. I wasn't even streaming and I made money. Sorry for that squirrel moment, but I had to discuss the treasure box winnings just so you all could see how easy it is to literally win money at any time during the day. Now, before we talk about the rumors and myths circulating Trovo and what I've heard over my roughly month and a half on Trovo, we're going to talk about, finally, what I really love about Trovo. So first up, I really love how it appeals to small streamers. Because they have the boost rocket and because they have new streamer discoverability where they put new streamers up on the front page, That is something that Twitch is lacking in, all right? Next, I really love a lot of the technical aspects of Trovo, from squad streaming to a little bit of gambling with their slots and the treasure boxes. I think those add a little bit of flavor to Trovo. I also love how you can create stream teams right off the bat. Granted, you're gonna have almost everybody with the stream team, but still, if you build a little bit of a following, you'll be able to get some people into your team. More things that I really do enjoy with Trovo. One, they have cheaper subs, and that's always an awesome thing. So the tier 1 is a lot cheaper than Twitch's tier 1, right? But they also do have the tier 2 and 3, which somewhat do match Twitch. Next, I love the free subs that you get while squad streaming. I also really enjoy the partner program, and it's not too hard to hit if you do have a good following. But nonetheless, I really do love their partner program and how it has different tiers. Unlike Twitch, where you hit affiliate and then you have to hit a 75 viewer average to hit partner, there's no buffer in between. At least with Trovo, you have various levels of the partnership program, which I really do love. Now, you may be asking yourself, what are some things that Psydburnz really doesn't like about Trovo? There's honestly not a lot. If I had to pick one thing, it's probably going to be the mana and elixir spells. Trying to get more acclimated to those and figuring out what they were at the beginning, it was pretty tough, and I'd have somebody explain it to me. So there is a little bit of a learning curve with that. The only other thing I can think of that I really don't like on Trovo is that there are some items that are kind of hard to find, like the treasure boxes, the squad streaming. Just learning the layout and the topography of Trovo is probably going to be, like I mentioned before, a learning curve for most. But once you figure it out, it's really going to come second nature. Okay, probably the time y'all have been waiting for. Let's go ahead and discuss some of the rumors and myths circulating Trovo. First up, and I hear this a lot, Trovo is Mixer, or will be the next Mixer. And for those of you that don't know, Microsoft owned Mixer and basically ran it to the ground, right? That was way before my time. I never used Mixer, was never involved in Mixer, but that is one of the rumors. And here's what I would say. Trovo is owned by Tencent, who basically is in bed with PUBG and a lot of other games, right? Heavily populated games. So if Microsoft, who owns Mixer, ran it to the ground, don't you think that Amazon, who owns Twitch, could run Twitch to the ground? I'm gonna let that marinate. You never know. Another rumor is that you could lose the Trovo partnership. That is absolutely correct. This video was actually done 1 month after I had already filmed it, when I had unofficially got Trovo partner. But yes, I had gotten Trovo partner, and I'm actually losing it this month because I did not have enough hours. I was also not grinding as much in August as I was in July. So you could absolutely lose the Trovo partnership from month to month. Now, that is not a bad thing if you think about it, right? Twitch does not unpartner people, okay? Now, that could be a good or a bad thing. But think about it this way. If you earned a promotion at your business or at any business, okay? Imagine going from affiliate to partner, and that is your promotion, and you do not perform up to par for the current job's expectations. What happens? Well, a few things happen. You get written up and or terminated. So for Trovo, they kind of adopted that model. If you do not perform to their expectations for the current role, which is a minimum of 900 hours, right? Plus other requirements like gems, donations, etc., you will get dropped from the partner program like I was. So that's not a bad thing though. However, you can earn partnership back the next month or the following month if you hit all the criteria. So I really do love that even if you lose the partnership, you do have a way to get it back in subsequent months. Lastly, I just want to say thank you for taking time out of your busy day to watch this video, right? Time is something we will never get back and cannot ever get back unless you found the Fountain of Youth. If so, please DM me on Discord or anywhere because I want it. But as always, if you all found this video helpful, informative, maybe you're going to use it in your decision-making process to go to Trovo or not go to Trovo. Please make sure to smash that like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everybody.